Hi, welcome back to Leadership Training Camp. In today's lesson, I want to talk about the essential topic of personal growth. You know, one of the big mistakes leaders make, in my opinion, is they run around spending way too much time trying to fix other people. They say things like, oh, if we could just get these people better, if we could just get them to step up, you know, and just get a little more committed, dig a little deeper, we'd really grow this organization. But I'm a very big believer that nothing gets much better in an organization until the leaders do. And here's what we have to understand. Leaders don't just get better by showing up every day. Growth is not automatic. You look up the word experience, you look up the word growth, they are not synonymous. Just because you show doesn't mean you grow. You have to work at growth. Just like if you want to get in shape, you have to have a plan, right? You want to lose weight, you have to have a plan. You want to grow your mind and your skills, you have to have a plan. And most leaders, honestly, they don't have much of a personal growth plan. They come in every day, they work long, they work hard, and they just kind of think that they're going to get better, and it doesn't happen. It's never a guarantee. The problem with that is if you stop growing, you will start to plateau, you'll hit a flat line, and then your people start to plateau because there's only so far you can take them if you're not growing. You can't export to them what you don't have. You can't take them on journeys that you haven't been on. And so let's talk about how to develop a good, solid, effective personal growth program. And if you already have one, then I would encourage you to evaluate it and look at maybe taking it up a notch. I mean, even if you have a great workout program, if you keep doing the same thing, you'll get into a rut. Personal growth is the same thing, so you want to reevaluate that. Now, what is a personal growth program? It is something you do with intent that is specific on a monthly basis to work on your skills, to upgrade your skills, your habits, or your attitude. It could be something as simple and basic as one book a month in your field. We're talking about something related to what you do that's going to help you become more valuable so you can add more value to the people on your team. And if you don't like to read a book, maybe you learn better by listening. That's terrific. Get the audio. One product a month, one course a month in some area related to what would help you do a better job as a leader. For instance, time management. Maybe this month you want to learn more about time management, or you want to learn more about recruiting, or holding people accountable, or building a culture, or maybe there's a great leader you want to read a book on and study and see how that leader overcame adversity, and maybe there's some principles you can apply to what you do. There's so many different ways to do this. One book a month, one CD a month, whatever you want to do, a video a month in your field to consistently upgrade your skills. And then what's really important is that as you go through these products, whatever you're going through, that you make highlights, and then at the end of the book, you take all your notes, you put them in a Word document, you put them someplace where you can summarize it and review it and you know, just make sure that you're really internalizing it and applying it. The point is not to get through the book, the point is to get from the book. And so not only do you want to read it or listen to it, you want to take the key aspects that mean the most to you and begin to apply it, and then share it with others. And I'll tell you, this will reinvigorate you because learning is energizing. I've had people tell me over and over again over the years, oh, it's just not as fun as it used to be. I feel like I'm burning out. I feel like I've hit a wall. How do I get out of this funk, you know? And I say, start learning again. As you start to work on yourself and learn new things, you're energized. Ideas are energizing. You want to use them. You want to share them. You have a fresh outlook on things. You increase your relevance. You increase your value. And I'll tell you, if you're not learning, you have to understand the very sad fact that intellectual capital depreciates, that once you knew way back when, whatever it was that you knew becomes worth less and less. So you have to upgrade your skills. And you know, it's just a simple discipline. I've had people say, well, you know, when's the business going to get better? And I always tell them, you know, listen to what my mentor Jim Rohn said, the business gets better when you get better, right? And you get better when you go to work on yourself. People say, oh, I wish it were easier. No, don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. It doesn't get easier until you get better. And please don't use the excuse that you don't have time to read a book or to listen to a CD a month. The people who tell me they don't have